It's uncomfortable. I mean, it's summer, but boy, summer is saving its hottest and longest stretch of heat.
It is,
for
isn't
last.
it? Yeah.
And it is going to be quite a week for us.
All right, so any rain or anything like that, which we do need?
We had some early this morning when you guys were on Sunrise. Possibility we're going to see some pop-ups here this afternoon. I think they'll be few and far between. Now, eventually, we will have some storm clusters move through, but this is really the headlining act here. You go back to Saturday, that's when we started the streak of 90 plus. 92 yesterday, forecasting 94, kind of splitting hairs here. Even if we don't get to 94, we already know it's going to feel that hot. And this may carry into the weekend. So we got a long stretch of hot days. These are temperatures with our camera network. 87 already in Fishers, 90 in Bedford, 88 in Indy, starting to see some cloud cover pop up a bit. This is what it feels like. So you take that temperature with those high muggy dew points, and this is what you get. It feels like 100 in Pendleton and Greenfield, 95 in Indy, 98 in Carmel. These numbers will continue to rise and peak out anywhere from 100 to locally maybe 105, 6 degrees. Okay, so you're going to have to take frequent breaks. If you have kids that are going to be on any of the practice fields or anything like that, a lot of Gatorade, try to get some shade when you can. That's why the heat advisory is in place. And likely we'll see another one tomorrow and possibly a few more days before this is done, because we got several days of the same air mass that's going to be over us. Looking down on Victory Field, the Indians are back in town, opening up a 6-game homestand, I believe, against the Bats from Louisville. It's 88 now, heat index 95. Wind is not much of a relief for us here. We'll keep in the spotty storm chance for the after-school weather, and the chances are about 20%. I mentioned the Indians game. Even at 7 o'clock for that first pitch temperature, we're still going to be hovering around 90 for a temp. Heat index in the mid-90s. So I suspect they'll be selling plenty of cold beverages at Victory Field here this evening. Here it is with FUTURETRAK 13, and very interesting to note, mentioned the spotty chance. It's actually showing a spotty storm developing near the metro area. So it's a possibility, doesn't mean that it's going to happen. And as we get into tomorrow, very similar weather conditions. Here is your updated 7-day forecast. We'll keep 90s in play into the weekend here. There's a daily chance of afternoon, evening storms, and as well as some storms potentially in the morning, but a lot of dry time as well. Maybe later next week, we'll see a pattern shift and cool it down, but right now we are turning and burning into the weekend.